Hi everyone, and welcome to today's bedtime stories along with my best friend here, Cole the Deaf Dog. And tonight we're going to be reading a very special book that I just received called The Three-Legged Dog and a Chick, written and illustrated by Noir Phillips. I hope you enjoy our story tonight. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Crickets sing their song somewhere in the tall grass of the hayfields. Sure is quiet here. Bzz, bzz, bzz. A honeybee flits among the cowslips and Queen Anne's lace flowers. No one to talk to. Moo, moo, moo. Somewhere a calf bawls for its mother in the distant pastures. Geez, I'm all by myself. Flip, flip, flip. Empty page to the left, empty page to the right. Alone in the story. Beautiful illustrations. As giant oak trees tower overhead, she stares up at the empty branches. Fluffy clouds float by high in the empty sky above. Soaring over the earth is not in her future, unless a plane or parachute is planned. As the wind blows, it ruffles her shiny black feathers. She shifts and settles, trying to get comfy. Or perhaps being uncomfortable can make things better for her. Trying something new. More importantly, meeting someone new, because I sure could use a friend. What about you? Well, hello there. My name is Robin. Thank you for joining me in this reading adventure. Because I don't know about you, but I'm ready to make a change. On a crusade into the unknown. Want to join me? Well, then let's turn the page. Gravel crunching underfoot as she sets out. Walking slowly, the scenery starts to change. Without warning, a tiny dachshund races up, almost knocking her over. "Whoa there, you sure are fast," she said. "Yep, I am," he said as his pink tongue, parched with thirst, stuck out. "Sheesh, I could never run as fast as you," she sputtered out. "My name is Robin. What is yours?" "Well, hello to you. I'm Mac. Mac the 3-foot, he said proudly as he stuck his nose up in the air. "That's an awesome nickname. How'd you get it?" Robin said. "You didn't notice? Take a look. I only have 3 legs. When I was a pup, my leg and foot were amputated after an accident. Plus, I was different than the rest of my brothers and sisters. I was the runt of the litter, and not like them. So now I'm all by myself," Mac said, sadly with his head bowed down. I sure could use a new friend," Robin tweeted. "Do you want to be mine?" Mac howled with delight. I'll be your friend." Side by side, they made their way towards new, unexplored places. On the way, Mac barked, "Why don't you fly? It would be faster." "Well, I can't fly, but I don't let that stop me." Robin said, "just like you've learned to run real fast, even with only 3 legs." Fast friends, they talked and learned about each other as the journey began. Quickly, 1 had become 2. Up ahead, they noticed a loud and dusty commotion among some curious cattle. A rusty red fence corralled a lively herd, or so they thought, when suddenly a black and tan dog scampered away, tail tucked and scared. Into the corner, he seemed so small, cowering and hiding from the huge bovines. Quite concerned, Robin and Mac rushed to his side to check on him. "Are you okay?" insisted Robin. Bashfully, he peered up with big brown eyes and tearful said, "I'm okay." "Are you sure?" badgered Mac. "You seem awful upset." With a huge sigh, he shared, "Those bulls were teasing me, calling me mean names. Because of my long legs and short ears, they said I was lying. I didn't look like one. But I'm a doxy," Toby shouted. "Yes, you are. Never let anyone make you feel bad for who you are, or what you look like," Robin reassured him. Perked up, he touted, "Howdy, I'm Toby." Barking and chirping, they all 3 hopped into a greeting dance of sorts. But too soon after just meeting, Toby blurted out, "What's the matter with you? You're a bird. Why are you walking?" See my wing? As Robin flapped and flopped, saying, I can't fly, but I don't let that stop me. Does it hurt? Questioned Toby. Nope, not at all, responded Robin. Sometimes different is beautiful. Now, do you want to go on an adventure? Asked Robin. Because I can always use a new friend. Do you want to be ours? Added Mac. You both want to be my friend? Toby asked them curiously. Why? Toby said in disbelief. He had been treated so badly by others. As a result, he had always been cautious about making new friends. Why not? Robin couldn't understand why Toby thought they wouldn't want to be his friend. You seem like you'd fit right into our misfit mob. Mark barked. Don't you worry, Toby. Those bullies won't bully you, me, or anyone else in our group. A bit wobbly, he balanced on his hindquarters. After all, real friends stick up for each other and support one another when times are tough. Toby's face reflected his relief. Yes, he had found true friends. So they continued on. 2 turned into 3. Pitter, patter, and drip, drop, the rain began to fall. The trio rushed towards a big house with its protective roof. They had hopes of reaching it before it drenched. Once inside the warm and dry shelter, they saw a rusty red doggy with his nose pressed into the cold window pane. His mind was a million miles away. Pedigree but passed over. Nobody wanted this puppy. Excuse me, quietly Robin got his attention. Yes, girl, unsure and uneasy with a bit of gruffness, he answered. How are you? Said Robin. Fine, as his unfriendly growl trailed off, even though they all knew he wasn't really mean, just cautious when meeting new animals. And you? He barked back. Loverly, she smiled back, despite his gruff attitude. Well, that sure broke the ice as he finally came out of his shell. Now, don't laugh. My name is Snickers. As quick as a tick on a June bug, the trio said in unison, Hello, nice to meet you. Because once I had a family, I was so happy. But they brought me back and didn't adopt me. Then a different family took me to their home. It was nice. Something happened, though. I don't know what I did wrong. But they brought me back to the shelter zoo. Now I don't have a family anymore, Snickers said sadly. Oh, poor Snickers. Despite the faded sign hanging above Snickers' room that read, Mean dog, beware, Mac, Toby, and Robin all looked around at each other, knowing what the other was thinking. Never let the outside stop you from getting to know someone on the inside. We can always use new friends, they exclaimed. Best friends. Do you want to be ours, they chimed. We can be your family. Thump, thump, thump. Snickers didn't need to see a word at all. His tail wagging ferociously let them know his answer. Yes, he was so badly wanted to be their friend. What a great addition to their canine crew. Squawking with screeches of delight, they all yipped with joy and happiness, and the chitter-chatter continued in the group as they went along their merrily way. There's that tail. Robin, you sure are different. I've never met anyone like you, Snickers observed. Robin doesn't look like the other birds I've seen. As he tilted his head, those long ears flopped from side to side inquisitively. Well, silly animals are different in their own way. Deep down, I'm just like the other birds in my flock. So what? I can't fly. I don't let that stop me, crowded Robin. But your wing, is it broken? Mac had wanted to ask her for the longest time. No, answered Robin. Why do you talk that way? Toby added. They didn't know. They were just curious with all their questions. But with slightly ruffled feathers, she patiently answered each one. What a beautiful illustration. I was born this way, and this is what I am, just a little different than you. Boy, this is so special. Simple answer, huh? Mac, same as you, Mac. You were born small, not a big dog. Same as you, Toby, with those cute little perky ears. And same as you, Snickers, being born with that thumping red rusty tail. Robin preened her inky black feathers as the others thought about what she had said. After all, she didn't know how they would react, good or bad. Mac, Toby, and Snickers were pondering her explanation. because they didn't want to respond in haste with thoughtless comments. We are all born with something that makes us unique and different. And isn't that great? Robin added sheepishly. So beautiful. Only a few seconds ticked by, but it seemed like forever before they finally answered. Yes, Wolf snickers. Absolutely, snarled Toby happily as he spun round and round in circles. Max stood up on his hindquarters and proudly stated, it's what makes you, you, and me, me, and Cole, Cole. Yes, we are all imperfectly perfect. Robin crooned and flapped her wings excitedly. 3 little dachshunds and a flightless raven. What friends they will be. And with that, 3 turned into 4, and Robin wasn't lonely no more. What a special group of friends. The end. And beautiful, beautiful photos at the end. I hope you enjoyed tonight's bedtime story. I could tell Cole certainly did. And I love the message of the book because it's so similar to what we try to help everybody with. Different is wonderful. We all have to celebrate our differences and share our similarities. All right, till the next bedtime story, friends. This is Chris and Cole signing off and saying, be different. It's awesome.